Is there a world where north is south and east is west, where 100 languages tell the same tale? Is there a world where all religions pray as one, where young is old and old is forever young? A world where two rivers mix, two cultures collide, two people love each other and all worlds come together as one. There is a world called Kazan. That world is my world and yours. My name is Karina Kadышникова. I'm a pupil of Gymnasium number 19. Now I suggest to visit an inimitable part of this world, a place where we can see the largest collection of works of a consummate artist Nikolai Ivanovich Feshin. Welcome to the National Gallery Khazine, a branch of Tatarstan State Museum of Art in Kazan. Now I'd like to tell you more about this artist. Nikolai Feshin is one of the brightest Russian-born American painters of the first half of the 20th century. He was born on the 26th of November in 1881 in Kazan. In 1900 he enrolled in the newly established Kazan Art School. Based on his works, Feshin was admitted for the further study to the Imperial Academy of Arts in St. Petersburg and became a student of Ilya Repin. Subsequently, he wrote about him. Among modern painters, Feshin is the greatest. He experimented a lot, read books, paying special attention to the technology of painting. In 1923, Feshin with his family immigrated to the USA, where they settled in New York. That period of his life is also described as very successful. On the 5th of October in 1955, Nikolai Feshin passed away in his dream, leaving an unfinished landscape on an easel. In the paintings, Nikolai Feshin skillfully creates large-formed, multi-figure genre compositions and elegant miniatures. He has his own approach to landscape and still life. His new technique is effective, but first of all, Feshin is an outstanding portraitist. In his portraits, he summed up the development of Russian easel painting of the second half of 19th century. Art critics write about this phenomenon as follows. The apprentice Repin, Feshin was able to mix in his manner academic drawing, realistic painting in the traditions of Передвижниks, and impressionistic brushstrokes and expressionistic view of the world. Portrait of Varya Adoratskaya, according to art historian Kuznetsov, is one of unconditional masterpieces of Nikolai Feshin and iconic children's images of Russian and world art. The painting depicts a 9-year-old girl sitting on a table amidst toys and sweets scattered in a picturesque mass. Feshin introduces contrasting, intense, pure colors of orange, yellow, blue, and gray. The main focus of the composition is the inquisitive eyes of child. Everything else only supports them. The girl's look is absolutely adult. Her eyes express caution and restraint. In the image of Varya Adoratskaya, the artist clearly expresses his belief in the primordial harmony. In his outstanding work, he offers his answer where we can find support among monstrous cruelty of social cataclysm which began in the 20th century. The portrait was painted in 1914 by order of Varya's aunt Nadezhda Sapozhnikova. The painting is part of collection of the State Museum of Fine Arts of the Republic of Tatarstan in Kazan and is shown in permanent exhibition of the Hall of Nikolai Feshin in the National Art Gallery Khazine. In my opinion, portrait of Varya Adoratskaya is an unconditional masterpiece. We can see the natural grace, tenderness of the classic of the children's body. I'd like to finish my presentation with the words of one critic. This picture is one of the most harmonious creations of the artist. I will glad to see you in my town, where you can touch the masterpieces of art of the first half of the 20th century.